Hi, I'm Dr. Jess Laine, and this is Math Made Simple. Today we're learning about variables and algebraic expressions. By the end of this video, you'll understand how math uses symbols to represent values. What is a variable? A variable is a letter that represents an unknown value. It allows us to write general expressions instead of using numbers. Okay, let's chat about variables and algebraic expressions. First, what is a variable? A variable is a letter that represents an unknown value. It allows us to write a general expression instead of specific numbers. For example, x. X can represent any unknown value, such as the number of apples I sold today. If I said I sold X number of apples, then I can put in any number there. I can say X equals 5. So it means I sold 5 apples. An example of an expression is 3x plus 5. The 3 is what we call a coefficient. And the x is a variable, so coefficient. And the x is the variable. And then the 5 is what we call a constant. Okay? A coefficient is a number being multiplied by a variable. So you will always see it right outside a variable. But the definition is a number being multiplied by a variable. 3x means 3 times x. We don't write the multiplication. It's assumed that that is multiplication. Variable, we know what a variable, it represents some unknown number. And constant. The constant is the number that does not have a variable. It stays constant. If we add 5, then we just add 5. It's adding 5 every time. And then let's do a little quick check about variables and algebraic expressions. Oh, one other thing. Expressions are made up of terms. These terms are separated by addition or subtraction, okay? So if we use our example, 3x plus 5, what I like to do is I just draw a line in where there's addition and subtraction, and then I say, well, how many terms? 1, 2, because I have 2 sections here. Another example, if I do like 2x minus 5 plus 3y, again, I'm going to draw a line where I see in a subtraction or anything addition. And I can see that I have 1, 2, 3. 3 terms. Now, what's tricky is 2x is a term, negative 5, and 3y. So when you take your terms, you have to take the sign that's in front of that term. So yes, you can put the slash where there's a subtraction and addition, but don't let that forget about the negative there, okay? Okay, let's do a quick check. Quick check, 7y minus 2. Identify the variable. Variable is y. Identify the coefficient. That's a funny word to spell. The coefficient is 7, and our constant, same thing here with our constant, we always have to take the sign in front. So yes, subtract 2, but when we write it just individually, negative 2. Okay, summary. Variables represent unknown numbers, unknown values, and expressions combine numbers, variables, and operations. Thank you.